Your Grow Weather Report with the Drought Monitor. We begin, and it's not looking as good as it did last week. The other problem is we got all the rain after the monitor was out, so hopefully next weekend we will see some improvement. But on Thursday, it showed across Nebraska 64.5% no drought. Of course, that is down from 71% the week before. Abnormally dry in the Cornhusker State, 35.5%. Worse in Kansas, only 31% drought-free. Abnormally dry, 69%, and 9.5% moderate drought in that same location in north central Kansas. So hopefully an improvement next week as we look at the month ahead. Temperature-wise, above normal expected across Nebraska and basically north central, northeast, eastern Kansas. And as far as 3 months out, looking for kind of the northern third roughly to almost the eastern half of Nebraska, above normal in the temperature category, and then average through southern Nebraska and all of Kansas. Well, precipitation again still showing southwest Kansas above normal. Now, that's in the month ahead. Things have changed up then for most of Nebraska and Kansas. It looks like precipitation will be average or seasonal. But the 3-month outlook, more of a winter look, does show most of Nebraska and Kansas, with the southwest corner of Kansas well above in the precipitation factor. And of course, we looked at that El Nino effect last weekend, which does show Nebraska and Kansas to have heavier than normal or above average in the snow category. So we'll see if indeed that holds true. The week ahead, though, temperature-wise, we're going to average a little bit below seasonal levels for this time of year. We see nice warm weather the next couple of days, and then a Canadian clipper drops in. That could mean some frost in portions of south central Nebraska into Kansas, maybe by Thursday morning. We'll see if there's advisories accordingly, as there are parts of the region that have yet to get that frost and haven't seen a frost advisory yet this year. We do see cooler temperatures, of course, from Wednesday to Friday, but a little bit of a warm-up on Friday. Just slight rain chances in the forecast for this week. Well, normal highs should generally be around 62 for the week ahead, 37 the lows. We're going to see cooler than that at 58, but the average lows will be above normal. Weather proverb kind of interesting this week. When a cow stops and shakes her foot, it indicates there's bad weather behind her. When cattle collect near the barn long before night and remain until late morning, expect a severe winter. So watch those cows and see what they tell you when it comes to the forecast. Well, you can always send us pictures on the farm, out and about, wildlife, whatever tickles your fancy, if you will. You can send those at grow@nebraska.tv. That is the Grow Weather Report for this week.
Someone says, not in my backyard. We'll explain the idea of that livestock matrix up next.